Hi team, good evening, good morning. Anyone joining from US? Hi Nema, hi Satya. Someone joined with name DP.
Hi, sir. Good evening.
Yeah, hi. Yeah, we'll start session in couple of minutes. And meanwhile, you have any questions related to career or something we can discuss. Hi team, good evening, morning. Anyone joining from US? Hi Nema, hi Satya. Someone. Yeah.
Hi, sir.
Hi, sir. Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening. Yeah. Anyone have a questions related to career or something?
ఓకే వ్యాలిడ్ కాదేమో అనుకుంటాను అంటే నేను అసైన్ చేస్తా
Hi Satya. Hi Lingam Neni
Hi.
Nimma.
Hi, sir. Hi, sir. Good evening.
Hi. How are you?
Yeah, sir. I'm good. Thank you. How are you, sir?
I'm good. Thank you. How was your weekend?
Yeah, sir. It was great.
Great. Group lo message పెట్టనమ్మా. Stand up. 1 second, guys. Hi DP. Good evening. Hi Linga. Good evening.
హాయ్ సార్
DP full form? Hi Anju. Good evening. Harish. Good evening.
Hi sir, good evening.
Harish. Good evening. How are you? Vasu. Good evening.
Good evening, sir. I'm good. Thank you. How about you, sir?
Good. Thank you. Vasu, you are a fresher, right? Hi Srini. Good evening. How are you?
Yeah, so I have worked like 1 year now, but because of my health issue, currently I am not working.
నాకేంటి వినపట్లేదు. మోహన్ కృష్ణ గుడ్ ఈవినింగ్. ఒకసారి మెసేజ్ పెట్టమ్మా గ్రూప్ లో. మన గ్రూప్ లో యాక్చువల్ ఎస్కేర్ ఉంది. జగన్ మరి. రోహిత్ గోయల్ గుడ్ ఈవినింగ్. మోహన్ కృష్ణ గుడ్ ఈవినింగ్.
Hi, good evening.
216621 గుడ్ ఈవినింగ్. అరుణ్ గుడ్ ఈవినింగ్. సంతోష్ జిఎల్ గుడ్ ఈవినింగ్. ఐఫోన్ గుడ్ ఈవినింగ్. అనంతలక్ష్మి గుడ్ ఈవినింగ్.
Good evening, sir.
హౌ ఆర్ యు అరుణ్?
I'm doing good, sir. Thank you. How about you, sir?
Good. Thank you very much. Today we'll start the Python, guys. Okay, we'll discuss about the Python, introduction to Python and all. We'll start with the Python. Okay, last 2 classes we discussed the applications of GenAI and all, right? Today we'll start the Python. Wait for 2-3 minutes. Srini, good evening. Lenovo, good evening. I mean, you kept the name as Lenovo. Your system name probably could be that is the reason it took the Lenovo. Okay, wait for 2 minutes. We'll start this. How was your weekend, guys? How was the Ganesh Visarjan? How many of you are in Hyderabad? How many of you are in Hyderabad? Who? How was the Visarjan and all? It is one of the biggest festival after Mumbai. Virendra, good evening. Okay, wait for 2 minutes, 1 or 2 minutes. We'll start the session. Apurva, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Hariharan, good evening. Kalyan, good
Good
evening.
evening, sir.
Shahid, good evening.
Hello, sir. This is my first class. So, what are the topics you covered before?
Nothing, madam. We have covered just applications of GenAI, data science. We have covered last 2 classes. Today we are just starting the Python. Even no problem. You have not attended the last 2 classes. That will be completely fine from today onwards.
Okay. Like data engineering or data science would
It
be
is data
better.
science, madam.
Okay.
Akash Vardhan, good evening. Hanuman, good evening. Dev, good
Good evening,
evening.
sir. Yeah, good evening.
Good evening. Good. Okay, 1 more minute, guys. We will start the session. Okay, let's start the session. Hi guys, good evening all. So in today's session, we are going to discuss about the importance of Python language. What is that? Importance of Python language for data science and Gen AI. Last 2 classes, we have seen multiple applications with respect to data science and Gen AI. But only just knowing about the application will not help us, right? Ultimately, we need to use or we need to build the application. For example, you want to create a chatbot for one of the company, airline company. You know the use cases, you know the application. But if you know the application, doesn't mean that application has been implemented. No. You as a data scientist, as a GenAI specialist, you have to implement the application, then it will be good. Then it will be useful to the company. In where do you implement? Use the GenAI applications. But in order to implement the applications, we are going to use the technology called Python. So the basic or fundamental concept to implement the machine learning algorithms, deep learning algorithm, AI-based application, GenAI-based application, agent AI, agent AI, everything prerequisite you must have the prerequisite is Python. So that is the reason in today's class, we are going to start the importance or usage of the Python for both data science and data science and data science and data science and Gen AI. Okay, let's start and discuss about the background of Python. So what is this? In the screen you can see. What is this, guys? What do we call this? What do we call this in the screen?
Anaconda.
Anaconda.
Yeah.
Okay. Is Python is animal or what else? What about the Python generally? Anaconda, you're talking about anaconda. Snake, you know the snake, right?
Correct.
Snake, what is the snake? Is it a reptile or animal? Reptile. What do you mean by reptile? Is that reptile? What do you mean by reptile? It has no legs. What do you mean by reptile? Come on, come on. Come on, guys.
I'll say in Telugu like పాకుంటే పోయే జంతువుల్ని రెప్టైల్ అంటారు సార్.
So it won't walk. It will go on the surface of the earth. Will it go smooth or will it go fast? Smooth and speed will be too much of fast. Similarly, as a reptile, Python language also works very smooth and in terms of the execution speed is much faster as compared to other language. Make sense, Yugandhar? Right. So it works very smooth. It is as English language. If you know the English language, it will be very easy to understand about the Python language. Right. And in terms of the execution speed is much faster and easy to understand as compared to other languages. Makes sense. So that is what the meaning of this first point. So okay, but in reality, because of the snake or anaconda, the name called as Python, no. The person who has introduced this language has been inspired from the one of the circus show. From there, he inspired the language. But in reality, we need to learn the code. What is the point? Who introduced? And all, we not required. But let's understand some of the background. Some of the background. It is a programming language. What is this? Programming language. Generally, programming language. What do you mean by programming language? What do you mean by language? Simple. First of all, let's understand language. What do you mean by language? What do you mean by language? What do you mean by language? In general, language. There could be n number of languages, right? Now I am speaking English language, probably you know Telugu language, Hindi language, now I have Marathi, Kannada, blah, 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 Tamil like that. What do you mean by language?
which we able to communicate,
Come on. What do you mean by language?
which is used to able to communicate, convey our
The language which used to be
thoughts.
communicate, where the two people can be able to understand each other. For example, now we are talking in English language so that both parties, you and me, can be able to understand language. But the moment if you ask me the question in French language, I am able to understand that. Am I able to understand that? And let's say you are asking some local language which I don't know or probably other people don't know. Will other parties able to understand? No. Simple to say, language is nothing but it is used to communicate between the two. This. Up to it is. Now, which language you are talking about? Programming language. What is that? Programming language. What does it mean? So, will you be able to communicate with the computer? Will you be able to communicate with the computer? Do you think computer can able to understand our language? Definitely no. Definitely no. To communicate with a computer or a system, we require a language. That language is called programming language. In kind of programming language. Three different kind of programming language. Low level programming language, assembled programming language, assembled and high level programming language. Okay. So how many types of programming language we have? Three different types of programming language. What are those? Low level programming language, assembled level programming language, and high level programming language. What do you mean by low level programming language? The language which is in the form of binary format. Binary means 0 and 1. Computer can able to understand only the low level language. Computer can able to understand only low level language which is in the form of binary format. Which is in the form of binary format. So, sir, what do you mean by binary format? Binary format is nothing but which is in the form of 0 and 1. 0 and 1. Even if you write the 2 also, computer cannot be able to understand. Even if you write the 10 also, computer cannot be able to understand. The 10 number also converts into 0 and 1 format. Okay. Now, okay, that is about the lower level. Even in sir, but we are not writing every language in low level, right? Though you are using Java, .NET, Python, C, C++, C is a low level language. Everything internally it converts from high level language to low level language. The process of converting high level programming language to low level programming language is called as kernel. What do we call? Kernel. Okay, sir, we understand about the binary. Now we understand about assembled. Assembled. You are using chips, right?
Yes, sir.
You are using the semiconductor chips, right? Nowadays, there are a lot is going on. Remember, now AI technology, now we are using GenAI, AI, and everything working ChatGPT. Example, ChatGPT, like a Grok, like we have DeepSeek, like multiple Gemini. Everything runs on GPU, graphical processing unit. In the back end of GPU, it works on the semiconductors. That is an assembled programming language. Probably the people who are studying in BTech, I think, I don't know, in second year, first year, or third year, there is a subject called microprocessor, microcontroller.
Yes, sir.
There is a subject called microprocessor, microcontroller. There is a number called 8065, 8066, 80. I did not remember other things, only those 8065. Especially the assembled programming language, the companies are using like Intel, like quantum, not quantum, what is that? Qualcomm, right? Like Juniper, like HP. These are some of the companies that are using the Dell assemble programming language. Okay, makes sense. These are the using the conductors, semiconductors, and all the examples. Okay. Now let's come. Even as a human, it is difficult to understand semiconductor assembled programming language. Even majority of the assembled language programming, I used to learn way back in 2008, somewhere like that. I did not remember much, but which is also in the process of binary format on majority of them. There is a course will be there, but majority of them are in the binary format. But for us, these two are not required. What is our required? High level programming language. If I ask you 2000, number is 2000. Will you be able to convert immediately within a fraction of a second, a couple of seconds into binary format? Impossible, right? I have given a one raw big number which contains the 17 characters, 17 letters, 17 numerical values. Is it possible to convert in 1 second? Definitely no. But we, as a human, it is difficult to understand about the low level language or assembled programming language. But we can easily understand about the high level programming language. As a user like you and me, we can able to communicate, we can able to understand, we can able to read, we can able to write high level programming language which act like as your English programming language. Which act like as your English programming language. Now, in the high level programming language, some of the examples for high level programming language are Java, Python. These are the some of the examples for high level programming language. Now, tell me, Python is a which programming language? High level programming language. What is the benefit of high level programming language? Srinivasana, what is the benefit of high level programming language? Hariharan, what is the
It's
benefit
easy
of
to
high level
understand.
programming language? Come on.
It's easy to understand in compared to low level language.
Easy to understand, easy to
In
understand,
compared
easy to read, easy to
Right.
write.
right.
Now, we are writing in English language. Listen carefully. We are writing in English language as usual. But do you think computer can able to understand English language? Definitely no. Now, but again, it need to be the high level programming language, need to be converted into lower level programming language. The process of converting higher level programming language into a lower level programming language are called as the kernel. What do we call? Kernel. Okay, meaning, are you clear about this? The process of converting high level programming language to low level programming language is called as the kernel. Okay, now clear about the programming language. Next, when Python language was created? 1990s. The Python language are being used for software development purpose, web development, as well as the data science, GenAI, agentic AI, data analytics, everywhere we are being used this thing. Let me tell you one simple example. One simple example. Everyone know about the Twitter? Everyone know about the Twitter. Formerly Twitter, now it's called X. Now, what is the trending topic which is going in the market, in the industry? Tariffs, right? War, Russia-Ukraine war, and all. Now, how many people we would like to analyze? We would like to analyze how many people are responding negative about the war. How many are supporting to the war? How many are neutral to the war? Am I right? But where do you get? You cannot go to Ukraine or you cannot go to Russia, you cannot take their feedback, right? It is impossible. But for us, the available source where we can analyze, where we can get the data from social media. One of the social media is Twitter or X. Am I right? Twitter or X. We extract the Twitter from the Twitter, we extract the only tweet, which is in the form of HTML XML. We need to clean the data. Some people add the emojis, some people add the exclamatory marks, some people add the hashtags, right? Multiple things will be there, right? Some people add their English language, the French language, could be any language, right? Can be possible. But our goal is whatever the data we are extracting from Twitter to Python, we need to clean the data in the form of where users can able to understandable format. Can you guess how many lines of code is required to write this process? Can you guess how many lines of code is required to process this? Can anyone guess? Wild guess. Wild guess. Wild guess. Wild guess. Anyone? Any thought? Write down. That's fine. Tell me. Are you clear with the requirement? Are you clear with the requirement? Yes or no? Yes or no? Adya, are you clear with the requirement? Yes or no?
Yes.
So, Parda, yeah, how many lines of code is very required to do this task? Wild guess. Python, what is going to be nothing, right? How many lines of code?
It a query where in the DB who likes this who supported yes or no, somewhere you track it and then you write that count of that column where the status indicates that war supported through suffering. Okay, basically
but that is all fine, but how many lines of code would be required?
Probably 100, less than 100 lines. Maybe
less than 100 means it could be 5 also. Tell me one number, rough number. 10 to 20, like 20 to 30, like that.
If with this generation, maybe 10 lines is more than enough.
10 lines. What about others? You won't believe we require just 3 lines of code. We require just 3 lines of code. That is the beauty of Python language. That is because of some libraries which are related to NLP, natural language processing. We can try, everything we can able to do just with 3 to 4 lines, maximum 4 lines. How is it? It will be very easy, right? So that is the another thing. So majority of the companies, for agentic AI, generative AI, even some big companies, you can call the big companies like Microsoft, Google, YouTube, OpenAI, all the companies across the world, 99% of them are using Python programming language. How many of them are using? 99% of them are using Python programming language. Now, we are using for data science or GenAI purpose, right? Okay, we are using for data science and GenAI purpose. For GenAI basic fundamental data set. So that is the reason I mentioned only the data sets. I think it should be for GenAI also. Why to use Python for data science? That is what our goal. Why I need to learn Python? Why should I learn Python? That is what we need to understand. What is the reason we are talking about here? Large community. What do you mean by large community? Large means big. Community means what is the general meaning of community? Gated community. What do you mean by gated community? Where set of people or group of people living together. That is called apartments, society, flat, anything you can call, right? Here, community means group of people, right? Large community. What does it mean? Large community is majority of the people, as it is majority of the companies are using. Most of the people are working on this Python tech. If you require any support due to large community, help would be more and more better way. More and more better. So that is the reason we are using large community. Large community means people are using more and more. For example, you are living in a desert. You are living in a desert. You require some emergency help. How many people may live in desert?
Yes.
Very few people. The support work, whichever you want, you may get very difficult. Let's say, let me tell you one example. You are living in a village where the population is less than 1,000. If you get some medical emergency, how much time may take to go to the nearby town, city? Probably it could be 20 minutes or 30 minutes. Imagine you are a large community like cities like Bangalore. If you call it to medical health, to any hospital, they may reach you anywhere within 10-15 minutes. The savings of life would be very much better. That is the benefit of large community. In general way to understand. Clear? Clear? Any questions? Any doubt? So, like how to read. For example, you have any question, technical question, how to read. How many people have answered here? How many people votes here? So, for example, how to read a full line followed by something. So, 98 views. That means, what does it mean? 98 views means 98 people have watched this question. Out of that, how many answers? Green means 2 answers. For the second question, how many people have visited views? 443. How many answers are? 3. And 3 they given votes as positive votes. That means the answer is correct. That means whenever you post a question in the community, most of the people may watch your question and they can answer your question. For example, let me tell you one hack here. So majority of people after learning the course, sir, where do I get the real-time challenges? What kind of real-time challenge questions comes in, right? What kind of real-time challenges questions and everything comes here, right? That is the question, right? Now what we do? Go to the community. See all the questions. See all the questions. See all the questions, what they're facing, what the answers to tell. They will tell, right? If you remember 5 to 10 in intervals, we will tell. You can easily clear it, right? That is one is the best way hack. For example, can you tell me, have you ever heard about Quora? Reddit and Quora? Yes or no? What it does? Have anyone of using the Quora or Reddit? You have an account with Quora? What about you? Reddit? REDD?
I have Quora account.
Yes. Sai Kiran, yeah, good. How are you, man?
Good,
Yeah.
sir.
Yeah. So Sai,
I have
now, okay, now you have an account with Reddit. Now, in Reddit, people are talking about lot many things. They talk about finance, they talk about personal life, they talk about how to handle a wife, how to
yeah,
handle
we
a
will
pet,
discuss every topic within
everything,
video.
general, best, health, everything. You can call name it anything. But if you
Yeah,
selected entertainment 4 to 5, automatically you get the questions related to that. They share their experience. So that you won't do those mistakes.
right.
Similarly, we have a community here. If you go there, people started using it, right? What, let's say, maybe we are not working at this point. You are not working. Maybe someone else working, they post these questions, right? Challenges, what they're facing. If you're able to understand the answer and all, in the interview, can you tell me 2 to 3 challenges you have faced while using the Python? If you're able to explain these challenges, then we'll be able to get a job. Yes or no? So where will maybe as a trainer could not be possible to teach all the real-time challenges, right? But this is another way to improve your skill. Understood? Very good. Any questions? Any doubt? Any questions? Any doubt? Any questions?
No.
Any doubt? Yes, please.
No, sir. No.
Perfect. Now let's go to the next point. Easy syntax. What is that? Easy syntax. Suppose in the right side, what I have written here? Print hello world. If you know English language, if you know read the English language, then it is very easy, man. So what I want to print something called hello world. What is the code I have written here? What is the code I have written here? Print hello world. Print English meaning. What is the meaning of English meaning of print? Printing something, right? Whatever is the, for example, printout. We call it printout, right? Majority of the people call Xerox. That is not Xerox, brother. It is printout. Xerox is a company name. Printout. What is the print? What printout does? Whatever the content which is in a system, that will be printed into paper. Right, brother? Now the second thing. So print. What I'm trying to print? Hello. If I execute this line, what is the answer will give? Hello. Very easy, right? But let me ask you one question. If same thing, if I want to print in Java, if I want to print same thing in Java language, Java programming language, how long, how many lines of code is required? Let's see. Okay. Can I use ChatGPT for that? Okay, let's see, guys. Can anyone guess how many lines of code would be required? Any guess, any thoughts?
Maybe 3 lines, sir. We have to create classes.
You have to create a class. What do you mean by class? But okay, let's see. We don't know, right? Let's see.
Collection of objects.
Huh? Sorry, madam.
Collection of objects.
Collection of objects. Oh, class means okay. Can you write a code? Can you write a code to print hello world? Which language? In Java. I mean, just for of course. See, guys. Here also they've written something public class. I don't know what is the meaning of public. What is the meaning of class? Static, void, main, string, args. 3 to 4 lines of code they have written, guys. 2-3 lines of code they have written. But now tell me, when you compare this code versus our Python code, which one is easy? Python. So that is the point which I have mentioned here very easily, which I mentioned here. Which I mentioned here, easy syntax. Easy syntax is nothing but easy syntax.
Can you try
is
this
nothing.
same thing in ChatGPT, same query with Python?
Sure. Sure, sir. Can you write a query?
Same copy it in Python.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm doing, sir. Just give me 1 second. Same thing, right?
Yeah, same thing. But here also, I mean, there you call the Java main file, correct? Somewhere okay, so somewhere you have to invoke that function. You agree, correct? How does hello world knows? You see in the bottom. So Java.
Sir, I'm not saying, I'm not comparing here Java and Python. I don't know the Java also. Just to intend to tell you that how many lines of code is required.
Correct.
In
No,
terms of,
I'm not like arguing with you. I'm just this thought is whatever you're saying. It's good one. Okay, never tried. Okay, how many lines?
just to make you people understand. That's it,
Just
sir.
for the curiosity, I asked this question. Okay.
Even yeah, that's fine because here we have written the to make you people understand, to create an interest.
Correct.
Yeah. Are you expert in Python? Sorry, Java?
No. I'm not expert in Java.
No. Seriously, if you're expert, do let me know. I have some requirement.
I know I'm little background. My background is C++.
No, no. If you are expert in Java, do let me know. I have a requirement for you. Not for everyone, anyone. Okay. Now, understand the meaning of easy syntax. If you know the English language, majority of the code, 99% of the codes in Python language are like as English language. English means only. If you're able to know the English, if you know if you're able to understand the English language, you can easily understand the Python syntax. Now, third point, open source. What do you mean open source? What is the meaning of open source?
It's free to install.
Free to install, no need to pay.
No license.
No need to pay anything. Open source you can download anywhere, anytime. Okay.
Also, people contribute, build the advanced techniques, all those things. So
Yes, exactly. Because of open source, a lot of people contribute. Even you can contribute on one of the program. There is I will tell you, there is a guy called Mustafa. I mean, not for me. He's not Indian. He's a Pakistani. Basically, he's a Pakistani. But he stays in Canada. He lives in Canada now. Also, he lives in Canada, already having citizenship also of Canada. He created one application. He created an application called PyCaret. What PyCaret does basically, you just need to run the code, just feed the data. Automatically, it builds all your machine learning model in one shot. Like that, if you want to create something for GenAI or for deep learning or for machine learning, even Python code for EDA analysis, everything you can do. Right? No need to write the majority of the code. If you write 1 or 2 lines of code, whatever the requirement, it will get. But most important thing is not write about the. It is not about the code. It is all about how to understand the data, how to interpret the data. Now let me go with the just deviation of a bit. Now everyone think that because of GenAI or because of AI, we are going to lose the job. I personally believe that it is improve your productivity and saving a lot of time to focus more on your useful work. What does it mean? Earlier, way back, anyone in this group who is having 10 years of experience or 8 years of experience? Anyone? Anyone in this group, 8 years, 10 years of experience? Anyone, please? No one?
Me, I have the.
Partha. Okay, let me ask you one question, Partha. As you mentioned that you are working in C++ language, right? If you don't know some syntax, some requirement, where do you search? Google.
Stack Overflow I use a lot.
Stack Overflow, Google, right? Will you
Yeah.
able to get the accurate of your result?
No, accurate way we won't, but these
We
days.
won't get the.
Yeah.
Wait.
These
We
days,
won't get the accurate result,
correct.
but you need to do a lot of adds, deletions, such step by step, different logics, everything we need to try. For that, how much time you need to spend? Lot of time. Now let's come to the era of GenAI. The use the ChatGPT. What is your requirement? You want to write Fibonacci series of it. Fibonacci series. You want to add the polynomial. Automatically, it will give the code. 99% it will be correct. How much? How long it is taking? Fraction of minutes, couple of seconds, like.
Yeah.
So you are not spending time to write the code. However, what GenAI cannot able to do is interpretation of the output with respect to your business problem. With respect to your business problem. Sir, what does it mean? What does it mean? Let me give one example. Just going deviation of easy. Let me give an example. How many of you are using a credit card? Come on, guys. How many of you are using credit card? Anyone?
Yeah, I'm using.
Only one. Come on. I believe everyone have a credit card. Sai, Mohan Krishna.
Most of them will use, I think.
Majority of them, but they are not opening their mouths, but majority of them are using the credit card. Am I right?
Yes.
Now, as a point of, two ways I can think as a company perspective. Company means credit card company. I want to know who is the valuable customer to company. What is the meaning of valuable customer?
Who takes more credit than he can
Who
pay?
spends more amount?
Yeah.
The people who spend more amount and they're repaying within time frame, from them we are not going to get any benefit. As a company, when are we going to get the benefit? If they could not able to repay the bill within time frame, the delay portion, right? For the delay, we can charges late payment charges, late fee, penalties, like things. From there, we will get the amount. Those customers, from those customers, we can able to get the revenue, right? Now, I want to understand. I have feeded the data to ChatGPT. Assume that it will give the data, but I want to understand. Hey, can you give me which area of the people are becoming the more defaulters? Defaulter means the customers who is not paying the bill. It gives us some information. You'll be able to understand. If you're presenting the same thing to your manager, what he will do? What he does? He will throw in dustbin. You need to display or you need to present that information in graphical or visualized format. Then you need to understand why, the reason. If you're able to explain that, then your manager will be happy. The part which I mentioned now, right? That ChatGPT cannot able to do at this point. Maybe it never happens. It never happens. So that ChatGPT can write your code, but interpretability or explainability of your assessment or your logic cannot perform by the ChatGPT or generative fuzzies. Maybe it could happen in future. I don't know at this point. So this is the area where you need to focus more to save your job, to learn things. For that, explainability, you need to the concept, right? That's what we have to do. Now, any questions? Go ahead, please. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Right. Yes. Right. Now, rich libraries, very, very important. Rich libraries means, remember at the start of the session, somewhere we discussed about the war and all, we are taking the positive opinion and everything, right? I told you that we will write the entire thing in 3 lines of code, right? How is it possible? With the help of library. Now you may ask a question. What do you mean by library? Library is nothing but collection of functions. For example, here you can see scalar, scikit-learn. Scikit-learn is used to build the machine learning models. What is that? It is used to build the machine learning models. NumPy, numerical Python, it is used to perform arithmetical or mathematical operation or Fourier transformations. PyTorch and TensorFlow, it is used to build the deep learning model like natural language, text data, image data, computer vision. Everything can be done by using this. Pandas is a to handle it to aggregate the data. Aggregation. We have when you have a data from multiple sources, like we are discussing joins in SQL, right? We have multiple tables, right? Combining the multiple tables into a single table, right? You have data, let's say you have multiple data sources. Combine the multiple data sources, make it a single data source is called as the, for that we are going to use pandas. Not only these libraries, we have another libraries such as like matplotlib, seaborn for visualizing the data, right? For visualizing the data. Along with that, to perform the generative AI, we have a LangChain, we have a RAG, right? We have
Wrote it down,
yes.
son. I forgot it. I joined little bit late. What is your good name?
Koti.
Good. Okay. Do I need to note it down all this, or we can give the later another
We will
session?
give the videos are not required to note down.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Now, yes, go ahead.
No, video we can't, correct? So maybe you can give the documentation or something.
We will give the document.
Sir, this is the online class or offline class?
It is a combination of both, madam.
Okay, okay.
Now there are few
So
students who are not.
if we have offline class, which location it is?
Bangalore.
Near Marthalli, the Google location.
Marthahalli.
Okay.
Now almost 20 people are in front of me. Apart from the online. Okay. Okay, let's come to the point. I'll give you a chance to ask the questions, guys. Okay. Understand about libraries, like multiple things. We will learn those topics so that with very minimal lines of code, we can perform the task. Right? That is what the meaning of rich library. Now, job opportunities. If you go to the market, guys, only language, of course, we have experienced people or anything. Only three kind of jobs are asked. One is the generative AI, data engineering, Java full stack, Python full stack. 90, 80, I cannot use a word called 90, which may be unfair. It may be unfair. 80% of the jobs or 70% of the jobs now which are available in the market, they must know about the Python programming language. Even colleges that teaching Python, right? Industry school kids that teaching the Python. Will you believe for second grade or third grade people they're teaching Python? Will you believe for second, third grade people that they are using the Python? So Python is a mandatory language, right? You know, easy, very easy to learn. Platform independent. What does it mean? Platform independent. What do you mean by platform independent? What do you mean platform independent? So what you can see here in Windows, Mac, Ubuntu, or Linux, Unix, or anything. So for example, you have written program or code in one of the platforms, like Windows platform or Linux platform, Unix platform or Mac platform, anyway. The same code can be used in another platform also without changing or without modifying anything. For example, you have written a code in Windows. You have written a code in Windows. The same code can be used in Mac or can be used in Unix, can be used in Linux without modifying even single letter. That is the meaning of platform independent. Yes. Clear, right? Any questions about this? So why do you use Python for data science or GenAI? Because of these 6 points. Large community, job opportunities, easy syntax, lot of libraries. Can anyone guess? Can anyone guess how many libraries were there in Python for data science and GenAI? Any wild guess?
10,000.
Huh?
10,000.
Sorry, Sai?
10,000 libraries.
10,000? No, not really. AB, please.
10 to 15.
Sorry.
10 to 15.
8 to 15. 8 to 15. 1 5. Okay. No. Anyone? Any wild guess? Any wild guess? Any wild guess? Any wild guess? There were total 6,000 to 7,000, in between 6,000 7,000 packages or libraries. So package the library both in its name. But now my question, now everyone 7,000 libraries, should I learn all the 7,000 libraries? Should I remember all the 7,000? Not really. As a user, we are going to use maximum 20 to 25 libraries. However, majority of the libraries are dependent on each other. For example, if you want to use Matplotlib, Matplotlib constructed on top of pandas and numpy. On top of pandas and numpy. While installing the Matplotlib, automatically as a dependency, it will be installed pandas and numpy. Right. For example, you are using some deep learning library like PyTorch. For the PyTorch, there is one of the prerequisite library called CUDA. QUDE. We are not never going to use that, but internally it will use it for us for quality purpose, for more visualize 3D images and all. CUDA, right? Which is a product of NVIDIA, library of NVIDIA. So we are not going to never use that. It is one of the libraries. But as a user, we are going to use how many? Maximum 20 to 25 libraries that will be fulfill your life. are required for job to get a job. Okay. Any questions? Any doubt? Any questions? Any doubt?
No, sir.
Perfect. Okay. Regarding the let me go to the regarding the Python version. So Python, now we have only one called Python 3 only. Till 2020, we have version called Python 2 also. Python has Anaconda. Anaconda is a platform where Python supports majority of the Anaconda supports was supported till 2020. They were discarded or discontinued from 2020 onwards. So everyone in our course also, everyone are using Python 3 only. Can anyone guess what is the latest version of Python? What is the latest version of Python? Can anyone try?
3.
Ask ChatGPT. What is the latest? Maybe it would not get us. Latest version of Python. What is the latest version of Python?
3.1.
3.13. Personally, myself, I have started using from 3.3 onwards. 3.3. Almost I have seen the 10 different versions over the period of the time. A lot of changes have been made over the period of. I started using Python from 2017 onwards. From there till almost 8 years, I have seen the 10 different versions. They have made a lot of changes. Now it making our life very easy day by day. Our life is very easy to make the day by day. Right. Now, let me go to the questions and then I'll talk about the features of Python. Okay. Please, people are asking the questions. Let's go to the questions for timing for 15-20 minutes and then I'll continue the class. Yes, please. Now, ask me the questions, please. Any questions? Please. No questions? Hello? Yes, madam.
Yeah, I have a question. Like, what are the I'm just new to this. I got a link from one of my friends. So can you just I just joined. If I missed it, can you just explain the course structure?
Course structure. So, okay. So let me go to the course structure. Then I will talk about the here.
Yeah, so me also, Koti. So this is my first class. I want.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I'll talk about that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So first, as we said that we are going to discuss the Python, guys. Okay, what we are discussing? Python. In Python, we are going to discuss about what is Python, overview of Python, features of Python, what is variables, data types, operators, like conditional statement, looping statement, file handling, like functions, building functions, user-defined functions, lambda functions, list comprehensions, and we also discuss about the loops concepts. We also discuss about the regular expressions. We also discuss about the decorators, and we also discuss about the NumPy, Pandas, Matplotlib, Seaborn. That is all we are going to cover. Almost we are going to spend 25 classes for Python daily 1.5 hours. 25 to 30 classes. Plus or minus 5 classes, 25 to 30, daily 1.5 hours. Okay. So for every language, sir, now we are talking about decorators, operators, API. So now we are using GenAI, right? So we need to understand to connect, say, by using the API only, we need to call the API to connect the ChatGPT, to connect the Gemini, Cloud AI, and everything. So we need to understand about the APIs, how to connect APIs using the Python. Also, that is one major things which is important in Python language. After Python, directly if I can go GenAI, but you won't understand. There is a concept called EDA, exploratory data analysis. What is that? Exploratory data analysis. In a data, we have a table. In a table, we have a numerical data, categorical data, we have a date and time data. How to handle the numerical data? How to handle the categorical data? How to handle the two numerical data? Variables, column. How to handle the one numerical, one category? How to handle the multiple data? By using the EDA, for any business problem, we will understand the root cause. But fortunately, we need to understand India. But in writing, by using 2 lines of code, we can done EDA in 5 minutes. But majority of thing is how to understand the output. That is important. Here we are going to discuss about the 15 classes. Okay. From EDA, we will go with the machine learning. The fundamental concept for the generative AI is machine learning. From the machine learning, what we go? We have 3 kind of machine learning. Supervised learning, unsupervised learning, and we have reinforcement. Right? The reinforcement is the concept which is the backbone for the GenAI. Reinforcement is a kind of feedback mechanism. Based on our feedback. So if you remember ChatGPT, first ask the questions, right? Ask the question. It will give the response. Based on the response, again ask the questions, right? That is called reinforcement. That is called feedback mechanism. This is important. Very, very important. Here we are going to cover 40 classes. How many classes? 40 classes. Of course, here we do one project, 1 to 2 projects. Here we are going to one project I will cover in the class, one project assignment, 2 projects. Here EDA supervised learning, 2 different projects. Unsupervised 1 project, 4 projects I will cover in the class and 4 assignments. Okay. And next, from drawback of machine learning, we are going to learn the deep learning, DL. From the DL, we are going to cover about the NLP, right? And image processing and computer vision. Right? It will go another 30 classes. Okay. From these,
What is CV?
Computer vision, sir. So let me give one example to make you better understand. For example, have you ever used the two-wheelers?
Yeah, I use that.
Which city do you live?
Nandyal.
Do you know about Hyderabad or Bangalore?
Yeah, Karnool. Yeah, Hyderabad. Yeah.
Okay. Have you ever crossed the signal?
Sorry?
Traffic signal. Have you ever crossed the traffic signal?
Yeah.
When there is a red light.
Correct.
Yes, right. Automatically you'll get the challan, right? Fine.
Yeah.
How does it, how does it happen? No one track your number. There is a lot of vehicles are going. The CC cameras, they track your mobile bike number. It connected with the RTO, right? The tracking process, they are using a programming language called CV.
Okay.
Understood?
It is a image processing from image to text, from text to number plate is they'll capture the photo and convert into the number plate, the number, that vehicle number, and then they will search this converted string into their RTO directory, and then they will send the chalana to us.
And even to identify thieves, faces, right? Shots. From this NLP, from the advanced deep learning NLP, there is a topic called attention transformer, attention mechanism, transfers mechanism, encoders, decoders. These are advanced topics of NLP. These are the fundamental concepts of GenAI. Fundamental prerequisite for GenAI. And then we will go with the GenAI. GenAI applications, we use a RAG, LangChain, right? And we have code-based GenAI application, Crew AI, right? We have built-in applications by using the ChatGPT, GenAI, and all. Right? We have LLMs, right? We have next to stable model, diffusion models, agents AI, agentic AI. These are the concepts which we go for another 50 classes. So 50, 80, 120, 150 classes, maximum 150 hours. Classes nothing but 150 hours course time. Right? I mean, maybe here and there I missed the one point. I could not able to explain all the point. But this is the overall we are going to cover in this course. But majority of you focus GenAI. I want to learn GenAI. Without knowing the encoders, decoders, you won't get. Sir, what does it mean? Let me give you an example. Everyone know about the called ChatGPT, right?
Yeah.
Everyone, yes, right?
Yes, yes.
Everyone heard about ChatGPT. Let me tell you one example how I'm tracking ChatGPT. Chat means what is the meaning of chatting?
Yeah. Message communicator.
Communication between the two people,
Correct.
two entities, right?
Mhm.
It could be one person to person, it could be computer versus human, right? And it could be computer to computer, anything, right? That's called two-way communication. Next, GPT. What is the meaning of GPT? GPT is nothing but generative
Process.
not processor.
Pre-trained transformers.
What is it? Progress.
Pre-trained transformers.
Exactly, pre-trained transformers. Listen carefully, guys. How I'm going back. Here pre-trained transformers. What do you mean pre-trained? Pre-trained. That means already trained. Trained means, for example, they have trained billions of models, trillions of models for each data source, for everything. Transformer means transforming the data from one form to another form. As I mentioned, computer can be able to understand only low-level language, zeros and ones. So transformers, computer cannot. You are mentioned the data in the text format. You mentioned the data in the text format. Do you think? Do you think ChatGPT can able to understand? ChatGPT means the application. Definitely, you need to convert it to zeros and ones. The process here that to convert, they are using auto encoders and decoders. To understand the transformations, we require the topic of auto encoders and decoders. So for the decoders, we required attention mechanism. Sir, what do you mean by attention mechanism? How are you doing, Mr. Krishnamurti? What is required for me? I have, let's say, passage, let's say one paragraph. Let me show you one example. Can you tell me your favorite cricketers? Favorite cricketer?
Virat Kohli.
Virat Kohli. Okay, can you describe? Okay, just I'm giving an example. Can you describe about Virat Kohli? See here. See here. Listen carefully. Very, very important. It has given lot many things, right? Virat Kohli is one of the greatest modern day cricketers, often celebrated. Lot many things. Lot of information here. Do I need to focus everything? I know celebrity, right? I know I want his milestones when he entered into cricket, what he achieved, right? The most important thing. So in the context of text, everything we are not required to focus. What is important for us? That is what we need to focus, right? That can be done using technical attention mechanism. The attention mechanism, which comes from the topic called language modeling. What is the topic? Language modeling. If you want to, language modeling is one of the important concept in natural language processing. In order to understand language modeling, you need to understand the basic of NLP. Understand natural language processing. For the natural language processing, okay, that is the text data. But it also perform the image data also, right? From image data, how it happens. From like that autoencoder's attention mechanism, after that it connected with a tool called CV, computer vision thing. Right? Now that means we need to learn this, right? So NLP and CV are the concept of deep learning. So if you want to be expert in generative and all, the fundamental things you require the DL. Directly you cannot learn the DL. You require the understanding about the machine learning. The drawback of machine learning, you can learn this. That is what the requirement. Clear? Yes, tell me, sir. Questions, please. Are you clear now? If
Yeah,
I
yeah.
said that directly you can learn GenAI and GenAI in 10, 30 days, impossible. If you want to be expert, this is the mechanism you need to follow, you need to learn.
So what's the timing of this class?
6 to 7:30, madam, every day.
Okay.
6 p.m. IST to 7:30 p.m. IST.
So will you cover scikit-learn and TensorFlow library?
Scikit-learn, sir. Scikit-learn is used for machine learning, sir. I mentioned, right?
Okay.
So
About
entire machine learning can build by using only scikit-learn, sir.
So this 150 classes is close to
5 months to 6 months.
5 to 6 months. Okay.
Hi,
Yes,
Kotu.
Divyaji.
Yeah, hi. So
Hi, ma'am.
I've been working as a Power BI developer for the last 2
Okay.
years, so I have like
Uh-huh.
2 years experience
Okay.
in US. So now my project like recently ended. I'm searching for a new project. So when I'm searching for a Power BI role, they've been asking for Python as well. So and almost most of the roles are asking for it. There are
Correct.
very less roles that are not asking for it.
Yes.
So what do I need to learn? And I don't come from a coding background. So
Now,
my background is business management and IT
mm,
management, but
mhm.
I don't have any coding background at all.
Yes, ma'am.
So what do what do I need to learn in order to, apply for those jobs as a Power BI developer? How much Python do I need to learn and, what topics do I need to cover? Um,
Are you
and would I be
okay?
able to do it without a coding background? Do I need to have a coding background for it?
Okay. Let me say one thing. So you have to learn the code. If I say, madam, you can learn Python without coding, you can easily learn. Impossible. You need to understand the logic.
Okay.
See, writing a code is not a big problem nowadays because of thanks to ChatGPT and all. Only important thing is logic. If you know the logic, what is your requirement, then you can easily build up the logic. So my personal suggestion to everyone is that I'm very new to the coding. I never worked on the coding. Never think about it. Always try to understand how to build the logic. And in order to understand, build the logic, what is required for you is understanding about the requirement, what you have to solve, what is your required to do. And that is what major thing. So for you, in your case, coding could not be a big problem, but only thing is understand the business requirement and logic. Okay. Second, in your case, as you are using Power BI, by using a
Mhm.
DAX function, by using services and all the things, you
Yeah.
build the dashboards, right?
Yeah.
So dashboard is interactive dashboard. And when required, you can give the graphs, you can give the tables and everything. It will show. Here also there
Mm.
is an app called plotting, PLOT1, plotting. By using the plotting, we can build this similar dashboard as a Power BI. Okay.
Okay.
And
Okay.
in order to do that, you require basics of Python, condition statements, looping statements, functions, and you require the NumPy, pandas for visualization using the matplotlib, seaborn plotting. This much of concept would be helpful for you to survive as per your requirement.
Okay. And would that be covered in the first,
Yes,
in that
madam.
Python section?
Yes, ma'am.
So if
Entire
I
thing will be
attend,
covered.
oh, okay. So if I do that Python course, how many days did you mention again? It was for
I said, madam, I
50,
said sorry. I said here, look at here,
25
25 to
classes?
25 plus or minus 5,
Oh,
I said.
so around 30 classes. So if I
Exactly.
do that 30 class course, I would be good to apply for those jobs.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So I don't have to do the EDA and ML and all that stuff,
That
right?
is for the data science
Oh.
and general. As per your requirement, you need only Python, right? That's it.
Uh-huh. Okay. So as a Power BI developer, what do you think? How much I need? Just the Python?
See, Power BI, see, let me be honest with you. If I'm not wrong, your package would be around 12 to 18 in between.
So I don't know in Indian currency, but my package for the last job was 150.
$150,
150K. 150K.
Yeah. So now tell me, are you going to survive? How long you are going to survive with 150K? Be
It's
honest.
good if I'm getting if it's good if I'm getting 150K for the next job too, because the market here is pretty bad
Exactly.
and they are asking everything in the same job. And that's
Exactly.
why the Python's coming up. Otherwise,
Exactly.
Python wouldn't have come up because last 2 years I haven't used even SQL at my job in Wells Fargo. It was purely Power BI and workspace administration and stakeholder management. So
Let
now
me
that
tell,
I'm applying, they're asking Python. That's my problem.
okay, let me tell you one thing, man. I have been in this training industry from last 9 years. Earlier, we used to, especially for data science and all, I'll tell you, for data cleansing, one thing we have, that is called data analyst. For model building, we have one team, right? For deployment is one thing, right?
Right.
Now, what company is expecting, as a single individual, you must know data cleansing, model building, and deployment.
Yeah.
Now, instead of having one skill, companies are expecting to have multiple skills. So, if you want to, as you mentioned, market is not good. I agree in some terms, but most of the things I disagree with you. Why they are not hiring you? Because you're stick on with. I'm not talking to you, madam. I mean, I'm not talking about your example. One example. Generally, I'm giving generalized example. Don't take personal.
No, that's fine.
Yeah, when you're stick on with the one skill,
Uh-huh.
why should I hire you? For the same package, maybe if I would give you extra $30,000, maybe 180 to 200K, I would get multi-skilled person, multi-talented person, so that all the jobs could be all the jobs can be done easily without spending extra cost.
Yeah, that is what is happening, and there's nothing wrong in companies doing it.
Yes,
Because if they're
exactly.
getting because whoever is finishing the masters right now, whoever's passing out, they're passing out with multiple skills.
Exactly.
But when I did my masters, we didn't have these technologies. And now what happens is because I was only into Power BI, I did not need anything else. So
Exactly.
say, I have theoretical knowledge of SQL, but I never use SQL on the job. So
Now,
I don't have the hands-on experience. So that's what happens. So when I'm
now
learning, if
what
I'm not
companies are
using it,
expecting, madam? Sorry to interrupt you. What
no, that's
companies are
fine.
you should not be a master in everything. You should not be master of all the jobs, but you should be know about all the things. Right.
I wish it is that, but they are asking, 5 years of SQL, 3 years of Python.
Madam, let
It's
me tell you
not
one simple
entry
example,
level
madam.
at all.
Let me tell you, when the LLMs came into the picture, ChatGPT and all, 2022, November. Or like 3 years, 4 years,
Yeah.
3 to 4 years, right? I need a person who having experience in LLMs and ChatGPT 10 years. How is it possible?
It's not.
Right. That is the same case. Even in our Power BI in India, we have seen multiple cases in 2021, 2022 till date. I need a person who is having 10 plus 10, 12 years of experience in Power BI. Power BI I'm releasing
You won't
2015.
find one. Yeah, I think it's 8 to 10 years, right? Power
Exactly.
BI.
So what we have the relevant experience total, you can say, I know this topic. I have a knowledge about that. Some you need to manage, as you know, right? Yeah. Next question, please.
If I'm the expert with the Python, okay.
Ah.
More I wanted to learn the GenAI, okay. So I'm working here.
Sir, that's what I said, how to learn the GenAI also. Now I've given the clear picture.
So you are saying is the EDA and ML is must to know, so then only we can survive.
Exactly, sir. For EDA means you can done statistics and all, be much required, not required, but you can finish it as soon as possible. But if you want to be expert in all the topics, That's what you need to learn. Machine learning is mandatory.
Okay. Okay.
Without knowing that, even you can be an expert GenAI in 3 days or 10 days maximum.
Mhm.
By just using the chat GPT, you can build it. But what is the benefit? Who is going to hire you? Who is going to pay you 50 lakhs, 60 lakhs, 30 lakhs? No one, right? You
Correct.
have to be expert in the topic. You need to create your own LLM. That is
Mhm.
what our goal.
Okay, understood. But the timing is, I mean, the number of
6.
months is close to the 6 months. Okay.
Exactly, sir.
So the 6 months is little, that's a big number.
Then see, sir, if I say 2 months means how can you able to cover 2 months? If I say 6 months, it is a too big. What can I do?
Really,
Tell me.
I understood. Okay.
Because see, why
uh,
I'm saying 6 months, even sir, if I complete the batch, this within 3 months or 2 months, I can go to the next batch, I can get the amount, right?
correct.
Company
Correct.
will pay me, right?
Yeah, understood.
But end of the day, you suffer, right? Not me.
Correct. So this course is you will give the more confident to build the own LLM.
Exactly, sir. That is my goal also.
Okay.
That is my requirement also.
Okay, understood. Yeah. Yeah. So thanks for so much clear details. Okay.
Thank you. Next question, please.
And one more thing, we
In
are going to be get the certification from NASCAR for the total course. NASCOM is will approve if it's as per market standards, the curriculum is matching.
That is correct. Sorry, I forgot that. Thank you, Mahesh. Now you learned the course. You learned the course. But I learned the course from KSR, right? KSR data vision. Even people maybe it is not really required to everyone know about, right? But I learned the course. I spent 6 months of time. There should be some useful from the course, right? So people will believe you and learn the course with the help of certificate first initial. Then they will look at your experience and tech stack. So for that, KSR has tied with it's called government body, IT body of Indian government, India called NASCA. So after the course, we will provide you the examination. We conduct the examination through NASCA. If you are able to clear that exam, you will get the certificate from NASCA. Now, what is the benefit of the NASCA is some of the Indian companies will give more priority who is having a NASCOM certificate. Some companies such as like TCS, Wipro, Infosys, HCL, these are the official partners of NASCOM. Not only from us, NASCOM also will share your profile through those companies whenever they have opening. They will give top priority for those people who are clear the NASCOM exam. Our curriculum is more in line or aligned with NASCOM certification. And we are also planning to get one more certificate called Advanced Business Analytics International Certificate, which is approved by the European Union. We are trying to get that certificate. We are in the initial stage, maybe it could get another 3 months, but hopefully we will get that certificate by end of this year. We're expecting it is very difficult process. We need to clear a lot of things. And that certificate, the European Union companies, whom are having, they will give more priority while selecting you for a role in it. That is the two benefits we are going to cover in this course. Yeah, next question, please.
Hi, Satish. I'm
Hi,
working
sir.
as a data analyst. I
Yes,
use
Mohan.
Power BI and SQL. I have 5+ years of experience. But current market is so saturated that I'm not getting much jobs into the Power BI with SQL. So I just thinking, I want to upskill myself. So that I thought like I have one confusion that should I go for data engineering or a data scientist? I'm currently as a data analyst with the Power BI.
What is your experience?
I have 6 years of experience total.
If you don't mind, may I know the package? I don't need exact package. If you have
It's somewhere between 15 to 20.
Somewhere
In
around
which,
15 to 20.
yeah.
Okay. See, so if you can go with either of the course,
Okay.
right? But the thing is that data engineering is having more of coding, lot of coding as compared to data science and general.
Okay.
And if you want to go with the less coding and with updating the skill, upgrading the skills of AI and all, go with this. That is fine. I have a lot of coding I can able to learn. I can build the pipelines with the help of Databricks and all. You can go with the data engineering.
Okay.
Yeah, that's you
What
have
do
to
you
decide. I
suggest?
cannot tell.
I mean, it's not about coding. What do you suggest, like a career opportunity for a higher packages or something like a,
See,
I don't
see, higher package. See, by using this course, you by using the two courses, same, you will get the package wise. That is, there is no much difference.
know. Mm-hmm.
Almost similar,
Yeah.
similar the thing.
Yeah.
But the
Need to
thing
add
is
one more
that,
thing.
but the,
Is Mohan, right? Mohan, good thing is in data, right? You have to be, no need to be worry about your entire domain. You no need to be change your domain from data analyst to data scientist or data engineer, from data engineer to cloud engineer and cloud architect. In KSR also, most of the students, they will, after completing their Power BI course and getting in the job for 3-4 years, they will come, depends on their requirement. Some people will choose the data engineering, some people will choose the AI. Example,
Okay.
their projects towards more into the data science and AI, right? Their relevant projects, current market, they will choose the data science. Some people, they are comfortable with the data engineering, they will go with the data engineering. And after that, data engineers will join, like learn again data science as well.
Mm-hmm.
Technically superior, we can say even AI and data science only. But now data engineering also have a good demand. But
Mm-hmm.
once you started with any either data in or data science, in future you need to add multiple skills. We can't say like by learning one course we can sustain for a entire lifetime. It's not at all possible.
No, no, no. I'm thinking to get my job safe. So for next 5 to 10 years, like what course? Like
Yes.
should I go ladder like data analyst, data engineer,
Good thing
data
is
science, or
most of the
can I?
topics will be same. Example, your SQL will be you already added your SQL.
Mm-hmm.
You already added your Power BI. For data scientist, these two also required. You are
Okay.
newly learning Python and ML.
Mm-hmm.
After that,
Okay.
AI concepts.
let
If
me
going for
let
the
me add
data
one point.
engineering, same SQL is a common. Power BI they won't use much, but they will use a Python and PySpark and Azure.
Yeah. So there is a one ladder, right? Data analyst, data engineer, data scientist.
Yes.
So that's our confusion. Should I
After data
go?
analyst, people go
Uh,
for data scientists rather than data engineering.
Yes.
or directly we can go to.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
and one more thing, I'll tell you one big difference.
Mm-hmm.
Here we use the Python SQL. In data engineering also we use Python SQL.
Mm-hmm.
Here also in data science we use PySpark. There also use the PySpark.
Okay.
Okay. And then here we are using the machine learning deep learning. They use data bricks concept.
Yeah. So currently
And
my company is moving from SQL servers to Databricks. So they
yes,
asked
sir.
me to completely work on the reports on Databricks only.
Yeah. And next thing is that they also deploy the model in cloud. Here also deploy the model in cloud.
Okay.
So they will build the pipelines. Here also we build the pipelines. But only one thing, they use Databricks. Here we won't use the Databricks. That is the only the difference. Rest everything is same.
Okay. Then I choose AI only. Then it's good for
Up
data.
to see, you have to decide your career. I have given the
Okay.
suggestions
Mm-hmm.
enough because we cannot force anyone to do this and that.
Sir.
Okay.
As a trainer, I would say data science is best. But
Mm-hmm.
data engineer trainer says that data engineer is best. But ultimately, you need to find the difference between the both. As I given that only the difference is database. Rest everything is same only.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sir,
Satya, go ahead.
sir, am I audible?
Sorry.
Am I audible, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Please.
Yeah. Yeah, sir. Sir, as you explained, no, sir. So, as you mentioned in the course PDF, that means Suchitra sent in the group. So, in that, the first one is Excel for data analytics and SQL. So, those are also will be taught by.
That will start, sir,
before
but later, end of the course, we'll teach that.
Okay, so we'll start with Python.
Yes, sir.
So, and sir, the another also another topic is also there. That means PySpark and Power BI, GitHub. Those are also taught by.
PySpark, I told you, right? We'll cover in this course.
Okay.
Power BI,
Power BI.
SQL. See what happens. Power BI, SQL, and Excel. We will give you that. But at this time, we starting the course from Python. SQL,
Okay.
Power BI, and Excel will be covered at the end of the course, sir.
Yes, yes, sir. Yes, sir. In Power BI, we'll have two types, no, sir. One thing is desktop and the reports and dashboards. Second.
Correct.
Yeah, both will be covered or only regarding desktop?
To be honest, I'm not expert in Power BI. I cannot teach Power BI. Other trainer will take care about the Power BI, sir.
Okay. So you train whatever you explain.
Except Power BI, rest everything I will cover.
Okay. So GitHub also will be covered by
sorry?
you. GitHub.
GitHub will be covered. Sorry, GitHub, it will start by next week only. to upload your assignments, everything will give the GitHub only.
Okay, so the first thing we will be start is GitHub, sir, from GitHub or from Python?
GitHub will take next weekend. We'll take our mentor will take the GitHub. Will help you the GitHub to version controls and all, to explain you about the upload the assignments and all. Our assignments will be shared with the GitHub only.
So whatever you explained in the slide, that means regarding Python, EDML, those are will be taught by you.
Yes, sir, exactly.
Okay. Good answer. So, sir, what about doubts, sir? That means, if you,
Sir,
sir,
doubts you
as you
can ask
said,
in the course like in this class. And apart from the doubts, we have two mentors which will be part of your group. You can ping them. You can connect with any time. Not night 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
Till 9 o'clock or 8:30.
That means, as you said, one project will be explained by you, and the other one is homework.
Yes, homework. The homework we have to finish, and mentor will be. If I will be free, I will verify it. If in case I am busy with multiple tasks, as I'm working multiple tasks. If I'm busy, some other trainer will take care about it.
Yeah, for the doubts clarification, guys, you no need to wait for the next session. We created a separate group for only the particular batch people. So whenever you have a doubts, you can raise there only. Example, now 30 people are there. So your classmates, it's a virtual classroom we are maintaining. Even maybe if you remember your childhood, compared to your teacher also, sometimes you will learn from your friend.
Okay.
The doubts you can't ask it immediately, right? When the late evenings you are preparing in your tuition and you are having doubts, maybe your mentor will be there or else a tuition teacher will be there. Along with some small things we are going to be asking your classmates. Similar way, we are creating in a group here. So every discussion you can have that discussion in the group itself. That is the two benefits. One, you may get immediate response from another student. One more thing, maybe some people have a fear or else they can't ask all the questions. Similar kind of questions they may get, it's going to be resolved there. Imagine 30 students, 30 people have a different questions, and 30 answers also we are going to be delivered there. If required, let me share my screen. I will show you how it works.
Thank you, sir.
Let me know once you are able to see my screen. So assignments, how they are giving, and they are giving deadline also. You can see there is one more guy, Mali called, he was a mentor. So he was going to be check it every sessions and every report, what people are doing that. Okay, apart from that, we will conduct placement sales session every alternate day, even after course completion also. After course completion, next 1 to 2 years also you can join and you can ask why you are not getting calls. Even you are getting calls but not scheduling. It's scheduling but it's not able to clear the interview due to some whatever the reason. We can have a discussion there. See here. Okay, you can see their accounts. Similar way, we are also going to be add all the things and you can have a discussion within the group itself. And placement cell session also going to be happened after course completion as well. If required, let me share like a last year batch.
One more thing. After every topic, we have a tool, AI Entry Hub, where you can check your knowledge without anyone help.
Yes, you can see placement cell session. This is a last year batch, but still we are going to be help them if anyone have issue and anyone they are stuck at their actual interviews or something. And apart from this, we do have a portfolio building for you. Similar way, we are going to be help every student. You are going to be getting a portfolio, your GitHub link, your LinkedIn link. And after that, we are going to be encourage you to prepare an end-to-end project by your own words by recording. And we are going to be keep it here. At least 3 to 4 projects. And your certifications we can keep here. And we'll encourage you to write on articles. Those articles you can keep it here. This is the portfolio building. It's also free of cost only. We are not going to be pay anything.
Sir, sorry to interrupt in middle. This person, Ravindra Reddy, is my senior. Actually.
Your senior, where it is?
Gayatri Vichya Parishad College of Engineering.
Okay.
He's
He worked as an
2024 passed out.
intern here and he was working in TCS now after completing course here and practicing here.
Yes,
And I guess he got the second highest package in your campus.
Not the second highest, first package.
First highest package. Okay. So
Actually,
he worked here as an intern also from his third year of BTech onwards.
Okay.
And this interface you only built up. Your senior only built this interface.
Yeah, I know him very well.
Yeah, okay, great then. How you got to know about KSR then? He referred or else someone?
No, sir. No, sir. It's actually referred by another
Okay.
another man,
Good
another woman.
coincidence.
She's also working in the
Okay.
company.
Okay. Okay.
She said, actually, I'm searching for the course. She said that KSR database is good. She is
Mhm.
actually pursuing Azure something cloud
Okay. Azure
platform.
data engineering might be.
Yes, yes. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
She only told that open the website. Then I called and I approached Sudhitra ma'am.
Okay. Okay.
And
Yeah.
she,
Good coincidence then. So he was working with the TCS, I guess now.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. I know.
So he was working with us in internship, everything he done in KSR only. And during this tool front end also he helped us. This is a entry hub. He can take an interview and he can check your knowledge frequently. So it will boost your confidence before going to the actual interview. Most of the students will fail interview even though they know the knowledge, they know the answer, but they will fail to answer during the interview due to the nervousness. So by trying here 5 to 6 times or 10 times, you will remove that nervousness and you can try directly in the actual interview. It will help you to boost your confidence. Okay, so you can try this interview. You can check your ATS score, your resume score, and compatibility with the particular company's JD. Example, you got an opportunity with a TCS with your friend reference. What's his name? Surara. Sorry, I forgot his name. Ravindra. From Ravindra. So, but they have a shared JD, but JD is not matching with your resume or not. You can check it. If need any changes, you can do changes. Then you can send with your preference. And depends on the JD, you can get take in a mock interview also.
Along with that, so after every topic, for each topic also you can check your knowledge. For example, now we have completed Python. After Python, you want to test your knowledge, how much you are good at Python. So as a 10 to 15 questions will be there in kind of a video interview. System will ask the question, you need to answer it. That's how it will be. So after every topic, you can do it multiple times so that you can gain or enhance your skills and gain the knowledge and confidence. Again, it is developed by our team only.
For NASCOM also, you can Google it. It's a really value or not something you can check it. Okay. Any questions, guys? Apart from technical related to placement or something, you can ask me as well. Technical Koti sir will take care, but apart from that, you can ask me anything you have. Adya, Abhinav.
So in the machine learning, will you be teaching us how to develop the code, or is it just the theoretical parts?
Now, not theoretical. First, I'll explain theoretical part with all the with Excel work and all, and then we can write the Python code. We'll execute that. We will build the application also based on the Python.
Yeah, okay. Thank you.
If I teach theoretical, what is the benefit, madam? End of the day.
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah, so that's the reason we are requesting to record one end-to-end project also. Two reasons. While recording end-to-end project, Prasanna, for sure you can't take it one shot. For sure you may take multiple attempts, right? Because once it's going to be recorded, you will feel like nervous and you will try to record again and again, right? So it will boost your confidence levels.
Yeah.
When you are record an entire end-to-end project, which is going to be keep in your resume, you are become an expert in that, and it will become easy for clearing your interview.
Yeah.
Right.
Is there any one-on-one session also, Mahesh?
One-on-one in the sense, entire course?
Yeah, entire course.
No, it's not. Entire course, maybe commercially, I will tell you the 30 people's fees you are going to pay, I will take one-on-one session. Sorry, but it's a.
Yeah, no, I'm not just asking. So
Yeah.
Somewhere I see that ads. So
No, sir.
Sir, you may see the ad of one-on-one mentorship, not the one-on-one course.
no, not in your company. I mean, some other
Yeah,
ML.
some people will do, sir, like one-on-one also, it's true only, but the price may be little higher side, or else like the mentors, example, our mentor will be there. He got an opportunity to teach somewhere, but I can't give access him to teach next 1 to 2 years until he become really expert.
Okay.
And
So Koti
I just
have
want to
around,
share
I
one
guess, 15 years experience, I guess. Right, Koti? You have around 15, no? It's been
13.
In 13 years, okay. So who had a 1 year, 2 years experience, they are becoming trainers, and some cases even our student became trainer who didn't work in real time. They just completed course here, now they are become experts and they are trainers in some other way. I can't give the names, but they are teachers in some other institutions.
Okay. So just for my side, so I'm more like a retail domain, I'm working on it. So here in
We are
my
going to be handle retail project. Example, you had Landmark Group,
Landmark Group, no.
Max Lifestyles, these class stores.
Ours is a more like a cosmetic retail company.
Exactly. Landmark Group is a founder for a Max and Lifestyles, the
Oh.
cloth merchants. So we have it even tie up with them, and a lot many our previous students got placed there, and particularly for them we made a retail analytics also.
Okay.
You can check it in Google, Landmark Group. It's a Dubai main head office, but we have
Probably,
they are
the
running from
companies
Bangalore.
like Lifestyle, Max, Home Center,
Mhm.
Max, like Pantaloons.
Yeah. Okay. So you will give the more like a ideas, those the retail where we can.
Not only the retail,
Uh-huh.
as a trainer, I mean, as I'm working in the banking industry for more than a decade. Along with, I work with the telecommunication. I worked with the gas and electricity over the period of 13 years.
No, I understood, but why I am asking specifically is so I am part of the retail and then.
We will cover, sir, entire machine learning. Let me share my screen. One example.
Okay, understood. Okay, my more questions.
Sir, 1 second, please. 1 second. Where I can see project. Can you never see project? 1 second. I could not. Just give me 1 second. 1 second. Where is the project? Can you see anywhere project? I want to show you this. Just example. I have not created just because of you, right? See. See here. Defining the business problem. High business, high employee, dropping brand recognition. What is this? Can you see Partha?
Yeah, I'm able to see. Yeah.
Define a business problem. What is the business problem? High business losses.
Okay, so another question is I see here that in many organizations they are using the Databricks, correct? So as a source, from there we have to write the all these reports. So you wrote that one of the thing is how much losses for the business. Okay, particular product. Okay, basically that product, how much loss. So if the data is sitting on the Databricks, will that your classes will cover, or the I didn't see that anywhere in the Databricks in your curriculum. So is that I don't know the much background. So what I understood is Python, and then I'll go with the EDA, which comes in the business problem statement. From there, we go to the NL, all those things. But finally, we have all this. We have to pull from the data only, correct? So that data is a Databricks. So there, the Databricks is a kind of a sequel, or so do we need a separate course again? Or,
Sir, Databricks, everything is a kind of mixer. Databricks is really not required to use everyone. Maybe unless until you are a company of e-commerce or a big retail chain kind of thing, you probably would use it, but not everyone. So by using the Databricks, you cannot build the machine learning model, or you cannot build the GenAI models. Right.
Okay.
And only for the processing purpose they could use. So for that, here in this case, we are using the PySpark.
Okay, so I need to write a PySpark going to connect with Databricks as a data input layer.
Yes.
Okay, so then in that case, I don't need to worry. So Python will cover for me. Correct?
Yes, correct.
Okay. So yes, that's the main question. So since our organization is using the Databricks, so I need See, but I don't mind any data layer. So Python with the library will connect to that data layer maybe somewhere in the config, which DB, which table we will tell, and then from there we will write our ML models.
Correct, sir.
Okay, okay. Now I'm clear. Okay. I
Thank
don't
you.
need to know the data bricks at all.
Not really required, sir. That is what I told you, right? Depends on the company to company, it may vary. Multiple things. Okay, thank you, boss. Next question, please. Thank you all. If no further
Is the
questions.
first class?
Yes, sir.
When is
Yes,
the
sir.
first class?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you all. See you tomorrow, same time. Have a
No,
nice
no,
day.
Mahesh Koti. So when is the first class is going to be?
This is the first class, sir. Today is the first class.
Oh, this is the first class. Okay, okay.
Yes, sir.
I thought this is a demo session.
No, no, no. It is the first class.
Suchitra told.
Next
Okay,
another 3 days would be free classes.
okay.
You
Understood.
can attend and you make a decision, sir. No issue.
Okay, understood. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Sir,
Yes, sir.
sir, for
Yes,
freshers,
Satyaji.
internship will be provided as said in the last class.
I did not understand. Could you please be louder?
That means for freshers, actually I'm freshers.
Yeah, I knew. Because you
So
are Ravi junior means you are a fresher only.
yeah,
Ah,
so interns, that means for freshers, will you provide an internship
yes, sir. We do provide. We have tie up with a few companies where from there we will provide the intern.
after the course?
From the first, I mean, from the mid of the course also you can do that.
Okay,
After
sure,
the
sir.
course also you will waste of time, right?
Yeah. That's why I am
For that,
asking.
you can connect with the Mahesh or Sucharita or Satish. They can guide you much better.
Okay, sure. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I have a lot of questions.
Lot of questions, sir. Tell me. Patience. Oh, patience. Thank you. Thank you, guys. See you
Thank you very
tomorrow
much, sir.
then. Yes. Sorry.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, guys. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.